What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode here at Trembles. Today, we weren't actually supposed to hit a trail today. We were going to go help Fawn out with some shenanigans at her house. They're swapping a Hemi into the motor, but something came up and we decided to kind of get away and go somewhere different, and we ended up here. So this is called Valley of the Moon. This Valley of the Moon trail is a Black Diamond trail. It's got some stuff that gets kind of tricky, but it's not too hard. But it does start right here, right at the Mexican border. So it's pretty sick if you want to take some cool shots at nighttime, like mid-afternoon kind of thing. It looks super dope. So we're here. The Gladi is here by itself, but I do have recovery gear, food, all the stuff that I need. And we're going to get started. We'll take some cool shots driving through it, and then we'll start the actual trail itself. So the first little section that comes up here, it's called Axle Breaker. That's really the most difficult part, I think, of the whole trail. Then we'll dive into Valley of the Moon. We're kind of chill out and spend the day here, and then we'll get some night shots, get some drone shots. It's gonna be really awesome. So stick around and enjoy. All right, team, so we're moving on after the wall. After you park it, take your shots, do whatever you want to do there. You're going to get back on, it's called Border Patrol Road. And if you use Onyx, it'll show up as a blue line. You're going to come back towards the highway. And then once you get into the main road, you're going to see there's usually a cone there. But if it's not there, Onyx actually dials it in. So that way you make a right into the proper trail. And once you dive into the trail, it starts getting off camber a little bit. So just pay attention, because this trail does go side by side on the mountain. And we've had a situation where one of the trucks went off a little bit. Jesse and the power wagon did slide off a little bit, and it was kind of a mess to get them out. Just safety reasons, make sure you're paying attention to that piece. Other than that, man, the trail's gonna be fun. Stick around. All right, team, quick point out. So this little TV right there, once you're on the trail, that's how you know you're going the right way. This is the hard way in. It's the way that it's way more fun, but you'll see that TV on top. Hopefully it's still there. It's been there for like 5-6 years. I've been here like 3 or 4 times, and every time that we go by, you see that to shoot at it and everything. But whoever put that on the rock, it's been there to kind of point out, and then you dive right into the canyon right there. So just a little point of interest, that way you guys don't get lost, because it does get tricky in here. There it is, TV rock. Alright, team, so we just pulled up here to the main gatekeeper. It's called the Axle Breaker. It's relatively easy, honestly. It's not that difficult. If you are open diff, you might struggle a little bit, but you just got to approach it correctly. So there's a trick to it. Just don't fall in this hole. So you either ride the wall and come up on over, or ride this wall and come up and do it that way. I have another couple videos from the past, so you guys want to go look back. We had some open divs. We had ZR2 with us. We had a bunch of rigs here. But Axle Breaker, we're going to hit it with the Gladi real quick and show you what it looks like. It is kind of windy, so if you do catch some wind nose, excuse us. It seems to be windy everywhere, but we're gonna get it. Let's knock it out. All right, there it is. As you've seen it, gatekeeper is completed. Super easy. If you have lockers, obviously it makes it even easier. We lock the rear there and then walk right up. Just keep nice pedal and it'll grip and go right up. There is plenty of grip there, so don't spin the wheels too much and you'll get out pretty quickly. But let's keep moving. Alrighty, team, before I put the drone up, I did pull up to another area here of interest that you will have to climb down and then go back up regardless of which way you come into Valley of the Moon. It gets really off camber, so just make sure you pick a good line. We're gonna go up and around the hard side so you guys can see the Gladiator do it, but it's not very tough. You just got to pick a good line and you'll be all right. But yeah, and remember, you got to come back up this, so you got to be very careful if you do come down, to make sure that you're confident enough to drive it up or have somebody help you, because it is loose, but it's very easy. It just puts you off camber a little bit, but it's not terrible. Alrighty team, as we keep moving here at the Valley of the Moon, we're about halfway in. The trail honestly hasn't changed very much from the last time I did this, and it was probably a couple years ago. It's still a very beautiful trail if you've never done it, or if you're out in Anza and want to hit something else that's a little bit more difficult. Come out and do Valley of the Moon. It's a really fun trail. The trail is tight, so if you do bring a large group, just keep that in mind. If somebody's coming the other way, it's going to be a little tricky to get out of the way. But we did started from the hard side, which is by the fence, and then we moved into the actual green side, which is the Valley of the Moon side. But there is a map at the beginning. The San Diego Jeep Club is actually the team that cleans this area up, so just be wary. Make sure you pack in, pack out, all that good stuff. But yeah, we're gonna get the drone up, we're gonna get the 360 out, and then we're gonna show you some content as we pull into Valley of the Moon. Alrighty team, so we just pulled up to another little section of interest. So this little section actually really tough. Here in Valley of the Moon, you kind of explore and find some little party lines, I guess you can say, like this. I've actually never done this. We normally camp right in front on the other side right here, but we're actually gonna hit it now and get the Gladi up and over. There's a pretty cool camping spot right there. So we're gonna go and post up and just kind of chill, set up our chairs, let the dogs run around. But first things first, let's get it. Ooh, guys doing it. Alright team, so we just pulled up to another point of interest here. So there's a little area here at Valley of the Moon that's kind of like Cougar Buttes, where you pull up and there's like a little crawl area location where you can kind of get a couple lines. So we're going to take the Gladiator basically through all of them, up and down, show you what they look like, because you can actually come around and play with some of the rigs. Like depending on what your setup is, this can get a little tricky if you don't take the correct lines. I've seen Toyotas blow up here, so you can definitely have some fun here. But we're going to go through them. They're all right here basically, and then it puts you back on the main road over there. We did end up approaching it from the back, so there is an actual kind of cool loop that I have never done. We're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna come up and do it the back way, and then we'll climb it all back up, so you guys can see the difficulty. Obviously the Gladiator's well equipped, so we're gonna just lock the rear and see what it does, and then yeah, we'll show you what that looks like. Let's get it. Just taking a little bit harder side because there is a hole right there that's an underbite, but we'll see. She should be able to stuff the tire in there. Yep. Flex it in and out. That's one of the lines we're gonna keep moving. But here, I wanted to show you. You could also take this line, which is way spicier. Underbite is crazy, and she's gonna climb out this hole right here. All right, here she comes. She's gonna come down this area, and then we're gonna come forward. Nice. So we're gonna come back and climb that right after we get down to the bottom. All right, here we go. So this is one of the main areas right here, this little section. Nothing too difficult. There's a step up on each side, and again, that side that she went down, that is the other kind of tricky obstacle. So we're gonna hit both of them just to kind of show you what's up, and then yeah, if you ever come, you guys can find this little area. There's a couple more sections right there that you can kind of play around, but a lot of them are up, and then you got to kind of come back. So here we go. Easy work for the Gladi. All right, let's go get that other obstacle. All right, here's that other line I was talking about. More drivers, straighten the truck out. Nice. Here, go this way. Easy on the back. It's gonna touch. Woo! All right. Easy. Gladiator flex as well. All right, squad, so that does it. This is that little play area. Obviously, you can kind of choose lines and make it look a little bit different if you want to, but those are the main lines here. We're gonna keep moving. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let's go. All right, so there's another little party line here. It's an up and over. You put your tire on that, climb up and over. We had Josh hit it last time. We're gonna see if we can make it ourselves. All right, here we go. Glad he's gonna do this little tricky section. Nice. Nice and easy on the throttle here. Nice. Keep it hard, passenger. Nice. Full flexed out here. All right, team, so we're moving along here and we're getting to Smuggler's Cave. So there is a couple areas here at Smuggler's Cave where you have to climb, and it might get spicy if you do not have lockers or clearance. So we're gonna show you the Gladiator coming on up, and then we'll show you the cave. It's pretty sick. And then we'll show you some pictures of Valley of the Moon, how it looks from way up here, because it looks amazing. All right, here comes the Gladi. It's flexing her out. Couple climbs here, nothing too serious. Another couple little sections of obstacles right before getting to the mine. All right, team, so we just pulled up to the very top of the mountain. So we pulled up to where all the caves and mines are. I'm not really sure this is Smuggler's Cave also, but I know Elliot Mine's right here on the map. So I'm just gonna assume this is Elliot's mine, but there's some holes right there, and there's actual tunnels, so you can go all in there. And then there's another one on that side, and then on the other side of this hill, there's more holes where you can kind of cave in and check it out. I don't know how safe that is, so I don't know if you guys want to do it or not. You guys are the adventurers, go ahead and dive in. But myself, I'm just gonna look at it from out here, and I'm good with that. So we're gonna let the dogs walk around, but the views are absolutely gorgeous here. You can see all the Valley of the Moon right there. So we can't wait for the sun to start setting so we can get you some drone shots and this trip and call it a wrap. But just giving you guys a recap of how Valley of the Moon looks right now in 2023. If you haven't been out here, definitely make some time to come out. But we're gonna go check out the mines, and then yeah, we'll put some drone shots in a minute here, and we'll close out the video. Thank you for sticking around. All right, team, so we explored a little bit more when it came down from the mine and all the little caves up there, but we're here at this little play area. We're gonna do some pictures, but we're gonna get the drone up and get you some sunset shots. You can see the windmills in the back too, so it's gonna be sick. And then we'll actually leave here when it gets dark, because we're gonna do shooting some content with the lights on too, so you guys can see all of that too. So enjoy, man. From now on, get some drone shots, get some good vibes, and let's get it. right, guys, so I just pulled up here to the Arab station. We finished up Valley of the Moon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all the drone shots, all the little spots that we stopped. It was really, really fun. It was really, really windy today, but hopefully if you guys ever make it out to Valley of the Moon, it doesn't hit you that hard. They do have the little propellers that do what are they called? They do have the windmills that do generate electricity, so more than likely it's always windy here. We've been here a couple times and we were able to kind of hide from it, but today was really windy, so appreciate you guys sticking around through that wind noise. Make sure you hit that sub button if you haven't already. Again, the channel's been crazy the last couple days. Again, the channel has been crazy the last couple months. Been putting in a ton of work, and hopefully we can get to 10K and we'll throw a big ass party at Eli's or something. Valley of the Moon, it's a wrap. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, all that good stuff. Go follow Project X because they hooked it up with the lights that look awesome and they work amazing. So I'll see you guys next time, and deuces.